Welcome to Wednesday Night Pilates. Thanks a million, Niamh and Ruth, for joining me live, and for Peter and anyone else doing this on record at a later stage. Let's start with our stretch band. If there's anything you want to focus on tonight, let me know. Otherwise, we'll work with some core work, some spine strength work. We'll do some, we might do a side leg lift series just to mobilize the hips, and we'll do the usual from there, bridging and spinal flexion and rotation. So just begin with your band and we'll start to warm up and start to take some shoulder rolls. And as always, this is a nice way just to explore your body, see where the tightness is in your body from the day or since your last class, and just slowly start to roll the shoulders back and take some bigger, deeper movements when you're ready. Maybe looking up towards the ceiling and just thinking about your posture and bringing back any roundness from the front of the body. So nice and slow. We'll take another 2 or 3 here. And one more. And we'll keep the band behind us now and just separate the feet a little bit and start to rotate to your left for 3, for 2, for 1. Try and keep your hips facing forward, and then rotate to the right for 3. So you're rotating from the waist upwards, and 1. Let's go again. One more time to the left for 3, 2, and 1. And one more time to the right for 3, 2, and 1. So we'll bring the band up overhead. Take a nice side stretch there, girls. Leaning to the left and kicking the right hip away. And then coming back to center and changing to the other side. Just kicking that left hip away. And we'll take one more to each side. And one more to the other. Okay, good work. From here, we'll take a couple of chest pulls. So just pull the band apart. Nice resistance. You'll start to feel that in the shoulders, the arms, and across the chest. Middle upper back. And release. So we'll start with an upright row this evening. So stand on the band in the middle of the band. Hold it a good bit down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring our hands together and get your elbows up. So interlace your thumbs here and just bring your elbows up and your hands down. So like a V shape here, ready to go. This works biceps and shoulders. Ready to go. We'll take 10. For 10, have a good resistance on the band. For 9, and for 8, for 7, and 6, for 5. Keep that inverted V shape. For 4, hands down, elbows up. 3, for 2, and last one. Good work. From here, we'll take our shoulder shrug, take the band a little tighter, down, and we're going to bring the arms up and then place them down, up and down, up and down. We'll do that 8 times. That's 3, for 4, and 5. Hopefully you can feel this in the shoulders. I really can. 6, 7, and 8. And then we're just going to take 3 shoulder rolls up and back. 3, 2, and 1. This is working your upper shoulders into the kind of neck area. 3, roll them forward, change direction. For 2, and for 1. Good work. Felt that today. Hope you guys did. Okay, frontal raise. Let's start with our frontal raise. So you can change the leg at any stage. Doesn't matter which leg is in the center of the band. Bring your arms up to shoulder level. Ready to go. For 10. Keep your back steady. Pull your core in. For 9. And for 8, for 7, and 6, last 5, and 4, 3, for 2, and last one. Good work. Let's come into that bicep curl. Curl your arms around, lock your elbows into the side of your body. We're going to curl up those arms, ready to go. For 10. Only thing moving is the lower part of your arm. For 9, for 8, and for 7, 6, last 5, and 4, 3, for 2, And last one. Okay, super work. Front, we're going to do our lateral raise, so just bring the arms out to shoulder level. Okay, no need to go any higher. Ready to go for 10, for 9, and for 8, and 7, 6. You control the band, nice and slow, for 5, and 4, for 3, and 2, and last one. Okay, good work. And then we have our bent over raise on our triceps. So we're going to shorten the band again. Nice resistance on the band. Lock your elbows into the side of your body. Change your leg if you want to. And extend the arms back. So you're going to really squeeze the muscles here at the back of your triceps. Ready to go for 10. And for 9. And 8. And 7. For 6. And for 5. Last 4. 3. For 2. And for 1. We're just going to try a slightly different tricep. We're not going to bend the elbow here, girls. We're going to bring the arms down and extend the arms back and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, felt that. Okay, bent over raise. Arms at the top of our hands at the top of the stretch band. Bend over. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Ready to go for 10. So we're bent over raise. Keep those hands in line with your shoulders for 9, for 8, 7, last 6, and 5, for 4, 3, for 2, and last 1. Good work. Well done, girls. And leave the band there. We might need it at a later stage. So give your arms a little shake out. Good arm and shoulder workout. We'll float the arms up overhead. Take your hands onto opposite elbows. Reach up and over to your right. Get a deep stretch to the left side. Take a couple little pulses here, kicking the left hip away, going to where you find is your absolute maximum here. Really nice. And then back to center. And then kick the right hip away as we reach over to the left. Good, and release. Okay, we're going to just stretch into the legs here. Take a wide leg forward fold. Turn your toes in and your heels out. Awkward. Draw the belly in and come about halfway down. Bring your fingertips to the floor. Take your right arm up towards the ceiling. Look up towards that right hand. Extend your right arm long. And then change over and do the same on the left. So this is a spinal rotation. We're going to roll back that left shoulder. Look up and release. And then you can go a little deeper if it feels like you can. Bring your hands around the back of your heels and send your hips up as you fold your upper body towards your lower body. So lovely stretch down the hamstrings and the glutes where we can get so tight for being seated for long periods. Well done. Now we're going to take a deep bend into your right knee. Use your hands to support you. And we're really stretching the left leg here. So flex your left foot and keep that left leg long. And hopefully feel a good inner thigh stretch there. We'll just take an arm and a shoulder movement. So send your left arm up and over to the right side and just look up. Just getting a nice opening to the side of the body here. Good work. And then release and just slowly change over. Just be mindful of any knee injuries and not to put too much pressure on the knee joint. And then flex the foot and then you can take the right arm and reach it all the way up and over to the left. Just getting a side body opening here. One more breath. And release. Okay, we'll take a runner's lunge. Your right leg is in front, your left leg is behind. And just start to rock your body weight forwards and backwards in your runner's lunge. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And with your right leg in front, guys, we're going to bring the left hand down and take a twist to the right so that right hand is reaching up towards the ceiling. breathe, and release, and just walk your body to the other end of the mat. And now we're going to have the left leg in front into our runner's lunge, rocking your body weight forwards and backwards for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then take your twist. Bring your right hand down and twist to the left now, following your left hand with your gaze looking up. Breathe and release. Well done. Heel toe the feet into the center of the mat, and we're going to come all the way into a forward fold. Bring your hands around the back of your heels with your feet about hip width apart. Send your hips up and then roll on up. Right, so we're going to start with our spine work this evening. Let's just walk it down to all fours. When you're ready, drop your knees, and we'll run through our cat and cow to mobilize the spine, pelvis and shoulders. So when you're ready, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, inhale, and on your exhale, draw your belly in and round your spine. Tuck your chin, look through your knees towards the back of your mat in your cat stretch. And then you can inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look forward, draw your shoulder blades together. Exhale and round through your spine again into your cat. So you're tucking your tailbone under, and then inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look forward, draw your shoulder blades together. Last time, exhale and round through the spine. Flexion of the spine, flexion of the neck, allowing those shoulder blades to come apart from your spine. And finally, inhale, roll the pelvis into anterior pelvic tilt, extend the spine and the back of the neck, and draw your shoulder blades together, looking up. Well done, release, and we'll take one spinal rotation, then move into a puppy stretch. So when you're ready, we'll take our right arm up high, look up towards that right hand, and then bring it all the way under and through to the other side. Now drop your right shoulder to the mat and your head, and then take your left hand and bring it around to the side of the right waist, rolling your left shoulder back. So this is a twisted puppy stretch. It's a great way to stretch the shoulders, the spine, the side body, and the waist area. So release the left hand back to the floor, press your body weight back up again. We'll do the same on the other side. The left arm reaches high, gaze up towards that left hand, and then exhale, bring it under and through, dropping the left shoulder to the floor and taking that right hand around to the side of the left waist, rolling your right shoulder back, and all the time your hips are stacked over your knees in your stretch. Well done, guys. Come back to all fours, and we're going to walk it down to a low plank. So just come down onto your elbows and then tuck your toes and lift your knees, and just come into your low plank. We're going to rock the hips from side to side here. Unless there's any lower back issues, you can just stay in your plank. So we're going to rock the hips to the left and to the right for 8, and for 7, just working our obliques. For 6, keep going, and for 5, and for 4, and 3, last 2, and last 1. Well done. Come fully down to the floor here and relax for a moment. Good work. Okay, let's bring the fingertips in line with the shoulders. Bend your elbows. Bring your legs together and squeeze your glutes as we float the chest up off the floor with the hands lifting here. Open the shoulders, relax the shoulders downwards, and release back to the floor. We'll take that 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, lift the chest off the mat, squeeze the shoulder blades together, bring your elbows in tight to your body, keep the legs grounded, and release. 2 more. You feel this in your back muscles working. Inhale. Exhale, float your chest, float your hands off the floor, breathe, and release. And last one here. Inhale. Exhale, come up. Inhale, hold. And finally, exhale, release. Bring your arms out in front. You can either take your legs hip width apart or keep them together. The arms are about shoulder width apart. Inhale, draw your belly in, tuck your pubic bone a little bit under, so bring your pubic bone closer to the mat. And exhale, float the arms, float the legs off the mat. Inhale, hold, and exhale to release and soften. And again, inhale, tummy in, exhale, float up, Inhale, hold. Exhale, release back down. Just rest for a moment here. We'll take 2 more. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release. And last one here in this position. Inhale, tummy in. Exhale, up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release. Well done. We're just going to add in a row and then we're going to move to our glutes. So when you're ready, we're going to come up on the inhale and then we're going to roll the elbows back to the hips on the exhale, lifting the legs, lifting the chest. Inhale forward and then release. So we just have 4 to do, okay? Inhale up, exhale row. Inhale forward, exhale release. The legs are lifted throughout the exercise. You drop them at the end. Inhale, lift up, exhale row. Inhale forward, exhale release. 2 more. Inhale, inhale up, exhale row. Inhale forward, exhale release. And last and final one. Inhale up, exhale row. Inhale forward and release. Okay, so bring your hands under your chin, relax for a moment. Bring your legs together, bend your right leg, and we're going to pulse up for 10. So ready to go. Lift your right thigh off the mat and pulse up for 10. And for 9. Good, for 8. And for 7. Keep the hip on the floor, just lifting the thigh. For 6. And for 5. You feel that tightness at the back of your leg. For 4. And for 3. For 2. And last one. Relax that right leg to the floor. Left leg, we're almost in child's pose now. Left leg lifts, ready to go. Pulse it up for 10 and for 9, for 8, for 7 and 6, for 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Super work. Okay, now when you're ready, child's pose. Sit back in your heels, relax it out. Take care of your lower spine. Pull your tummy in and round your lower spine, extending your arms forward. And just take a couple of breaths here in child's pose. We should take up the full width of the mat with the big toes touching. You can rest your forehead or your chin on the mat, whatever feels more comfortable for you. And just breathe and soften. Let's take a variation in child's pose. You can walk both hands towards the top left corner of the mat. Take the right hand, place it over your left. Keep the right sit bone down. And then when you're ready, walk the hands over to the right. Take the left hand, place it over the right, and keep the left sit bone down. Breathe. And release, come on up. Okay, so well done. Quick opportunity to take some more. We're going to take a spine twist and then we're going to flip over and line our back and we're going to work our tummy muscles. So we're going to take our spine twist first of all. Keep your stretch band handy. We're going to do some leg stretching as well while we're down lying on our back. So from here we're going to extend both arms out. And just watch me as we do this one. This is the variation where we're going to bend the elbow the direction we're going to. So first of all, we're going to bend the left thumb into the left. We're going to bring the left thumb into the left shoulder. Sit up nice and tall on your heels if that's comfortable for you, or legs crisscrossed, okay? Just so your spine is long, and relax your shoulders. Try not to have the shoulders tense, okay? Because then you'll get more rotation. Inhale, exhale, rotate to the left for 3, and deeper for 2. And deeper for 1. Release back to center. We'll change the arms now. So the right elbow bends. Move to the right for 3 and for 2 and for 1. Release. Come back to center. We've got 3 to each side. We're on number 2 to the left for 3, 2 and 1. Release back to the right for 3, 2 and 1. Last one to either side, to the left, exhaling, 3, 2 and 1, open up, and then to the right for 3, 2 and 1. So that's our spinal rotation. Well done. Okay, let's lie down on the mat. Keep your stretch band handy. We will come into some stretching for our hamstrings and glutes and just a kind of a side stretch, so IT band, sciatica, anything like that. Okay, so we're going to begin with some basic crunches. So we'll pop the feet on the mat. Bring your legs up to tabletop. Pull your tummy in nice and tight, hands behind your head. And we're just going to start to lift the shoulder blades off the mat, keeping your elbows nice and wide. Now don't tug on your neck, it's just a gentle lift of the shoulder blades and your hands are just gently supporting the back of the neck. So if you could just pick a spot on the ceiling and you're crunching up. Ready for 8. Exhaling up. Come fully down each time for 7 and for 6 and for 5. For 4. Last 3. Good work, nice and slow and controlled. And for 2 and 1. Well done. Okay, take your legs up towards the ceiling. Reach your fingertips up towards your toes. 8 pulses, nice and slow. Ready to go, guys. Exhale up for 8. Inhale, just halfway down this time. Up for 7 and for 6. For 5 and for 4. Last 3 and 2 and last 1. Well done. Keep your shoulders up, keep your chin tucked. Scissors, inhale, exhale, lower your right leg, pulse for 2. Inhale, change, exhale, lower the left leg, pulse for 2. Remember not to grip the leg too much. The hands just gently guide the leg into a hamstring stretch. If you need to support the back of your neck, take your hands behind the back of your neck, and that's more important than holding the leg coming towards you. So we're just scissoring the legs, keeping the legs as straight as possible. Your shoulder blades are up off the mat, your chin is tucked, you got that lovely neck alignment, like you're holding a little soft peach between your chin and your chest. And we're going to take 4 more. We've been up now for quite a while. So for 4, each side, and for 3, and for 2, and last one, each side. Now when you're ready, you can finally bring your knees in towards your chest and relax your body back down to the mat. Knees to chest is the first stretch, and then you can walk your feet to either side of your mat and let your knees fall to the left, let your knees fall to the right, and just breathe, relax, maybe take a full long body stretch. So from here we're going to reach up and touch our toes. We're going to take a full roll up, hands behind your head maybe for some of you. You're going to take a deep inhale, bring your lower back to the mat, and exhale, come all the way up, reach for your toes. Okay, inhale to lengthen towards the ceiling, and exhale to scoop the tummy in and roll vertebrae by vertebrae back down to the mat. So we're just going to take about 5 reps here. Lower back to the mat, ribs down at the front. Inhale, deep out breath as you come up. Reach for those toes. Inhale to lengthen. Shoulders stacked over ribs and hips, and exhale to slowly roll vertebrae by vertebrae back down to the mat. 3 left. Inhale, lower back to the mat. Exhale, come up. Remember to bring those hands behind your head if anybody wants to. I'm going to do it on the next one. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to roll back down. Second last one, and placing the hands behind the head. That's going to be a little more challenging. Inhale. Exhale, come up. Bend the knees, reach to the toes. Well done, everyone. Reach to the ceiling. Then take the hands back behind the head. Keep the elbows open. Roll slowly back down. And last and final one. Inhale, exhale up. Bend the knees, reach to the toes. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, pop the hands back behind the head and roll down. Good work. Single leg stretch. Okay, so shoulders up and chin tucked. We're going to stay up for a variation of oblique twist as well. So pull your lower back to the mat and your shoulders are up, chin is tucked here. Inhale, and on your exhale, stretch one leg long and low. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, other leg long and low. So we're going to go here for 8. Keep the shoulder blades well up, and the lower the leg goes, the longer the leg goes, the more challenging that's going to be. And for 7. And for 6. So feeling that little bit of burn in your upper abdominals maybe. And for 5. Sometimes it's nice to place a hand on the belly and just really connect and really feel those muscles tighten up. Make sure your tummy's not doming. We go 4. And for 3. Just there, guys. You're doing really well. Shoulders up, chin tucked for 2. Keep pulling that lower back to the mat. Last one. Well done. So let's come on down and take a full body stretch. I think, I don't know whether you did, but I really felt that my upper abs today because we've done quite a lot of upper ab work. So just take a nice big long stretch. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hold an oblique twist. So we're going to stretch your right leg long, bring your hands behind your head, and you're going to pulse over and back for 10. Ready and go to the one side. So you're basically keeping your legs like this, and we're going to pulse the right elbow towards the left knee. Ready to go for 10. And come back to center for 9. Back to center for 8. Back to center for 7. And for 6. And for 5. So we're keeping the legs steady. One knee bent, the other leg straight. For 4. For 3. For 2. And last one. Well done. Ooh. Okay, hopefully you guys felt that too. I keep saying that tonight. I don't know what it is, but some days you feel it way more than others. I'm really feeling it tonight. And okay, so all good. So we're going to come into single leg stretch on the other side. So again, we're bringing the right knee in now, extending the left leg long. We're going to pulse over, reach that left elbow to the right knee. Ready to go for 10. And for 9. For 8. And for 7, keep twisting over to that right side. For 6, and for 5, last 4, keep the legs steady. For 3, for 2, and last one. Okay, bring those knees into the chest. Well done. We're going to finish our ab work with our 100 because I'm conscious we've got more work to do. So you can take your stretch band if you wish, and you can either take it or you can leave it. It's up to you. I'm just going to wrap it around my shins and do my 100 in tabletop. It's up to you guys which variation. I know you normally do your legs long on this one. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to just come on back down and drape your stretch band over your shins or around the balls of your feet. Okay, hold the stretch band and we're going to start to pump our arms. Ready to go. Holding it here. Take an inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale, 2, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 40, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 50, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 60, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 70, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 80, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 90, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 100. Well done. Take a full long body stretch. Extend your arms overhead and your legs long and just stretch out those abdominals, your lower abs, your upper abs. We're also going to add a twist now in a moment. Keep your stretch band handy. We're going to take some stretching into the legs in a moment. So when you're ready, we're going to bring the legs back in. Cross your right leg over your left and drop your hips to the right and then drop your knees to the left. So the right leg is over the left and the knees are dropping to the left side. So we're just stacking our right hip over the left hip and just getting a nice stretch. You can reach your arms over to the right, gaze towards your right side, and this should feel really nice around the back of the hip area and the spine, and generally all around that area. So when you're ready, we'll just change over You can reach the arms over to the left, cross the left leg over to the right and drop both knees to the right side. Your hips are to the left. And just again, just stacking that left hip over your right, and your gaze is towards your left hand, or just those arms reaching over to the left. So nice deep twist into the body. Twisting is always really good for our digestive organs. And release back to center. So let's do that little bit of stretching I was speaking about. Take your stretch band, wrap it around the ball of the right foot, and we'll first of all take a hamstring stretch. Pull that leg towards you and extend your left leg long. We're going to take some hip circles in a moment, and then we'll take 2 stretches out to either side. So just for the moment, just extend your right leg long and pull that leg towards you. And then when you're ready, we're going to circle that right leg all the way out to the right, keeping the left side of your body down, and then bringing it all the way over to the left and back to center. And again, over to the right, down and across the left leg, back to center, and then one last time, over to the right, down and across, and over to the left. And then change direction when you're ready. Let's bring that right leg down and across the left, over to the right, and just get those nice little hip circles in. One last time. Good. And then we're going to take a leg stretch out to the right. So let your right leg fall all the way out to the right, keeping the left side of your body down. The stretch band should take the weight of your leg. So it's just a mobilization exercise to get a deep stretch. And then you can take your leg back to center and then bring that right leg all the way over to the left. You can hold the stretch band in the left side now, and then just bring it as far over to the left as your body will allow you, keeping the right side of your body down. So just a couple of nice stretches there for working into various areas around the hip and the leg. So you can change over now and bring the left foot inside the band, pulling the leg towards you. And we'll firstly come into our hamstring stretch. So straighten the leg completely. Feel the deep stretch, and then we're going to start to rotate inwards. Bring that left leg down and across the right leg, over to the left. Drawing those little circles, 3 circles in this direction. And then we'll pause at the top, and then you can change direction of those circles, bringing the leg down and across, out to the left, across the right, back to center. You should feel a nice little bit of movement and rotation in your hip joint. And then 2 more movements. We're going to let the left leg fall all the way out to the left as far as you possibly can, keeping the right side of your body down, holding the stretch band in the left hand. Noticing where you feel the stretch the most, and then bring it back to center. Take the stretch band in the right hand and let that left leg come all the way over to the right, keeping the left side of your body down. Good, so well done on that. We'll just take a glute stretch, cross the right ankle over the left knee, and pull both feet up off the floor and pull the knees towards you. And you're going to feel that stretch on the right side. And then change over to the opposite side. So now stretching the glutes on the left. And release. Well done. Let's take a sip of water. Come on up. And we're going to do a short side leg lift series. So you're doing great. Just take a little breather. We've covered a lot so far. We've done our spine strength. We've done our core work. We've done some stretching at the start. We did a lot of kind of hip mobility there. And we're going to come onto our side and do a short side leg lift series. Just a couple of movements involving lateral hip movement, flexion and extension, and rotation. So come on to either side, it doesn't matter, just line your hand, your knee, and your foot up in an imaginary line down the center of your mat. We're going to raise the top leg up to about hip height if you can, for 8, all the way up and all the way down, for 7, and for 6. So this is a movement that our body doesn't get every day, for 5, and 4. Last 3, you'll feel it on the glutes, for 2, top and bottom set, and 1. Hold it up there and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Now swing your top leg forward, bring it in line with your hip if you can, and then bring it all the way back. In terms of the foot, we'll dorsiflex, point on the way forward, and dorsiflex on the way back. For 8, remember you can lie down fully if this is too much on your lower leg, okay? For 7, that's it. Just take it easy and do the same movements we're doing. For 6, and for 5, for 4, and for 3, pointing and flexing for 2, and for 1. And when you're finished, bring the leg back in front, land your foot down on the floor. Now give it a big kick up in the air for 8, over and back like you're drawing a little half circle. For 7, almost there, this is the last movement. For 6, and for 5, last 4, and 3, for 2, and last 1, and well done. Slowly bring your body back down and just give your muscles a little massage out there, especially on the lower side. We haven't done that one in a while, I think, so well done, guys. Okay, we're going to flip over onto the other side. If that was your kind of your weaker side, you're going to find it easier on this side, or vice versa. You'll soon find out on your mat. So you can lie down fully if you wish, or you can come onto the hand and the knee. Okay, so we're going to bring the hand, the knee, and the foot in alignment. Reach that top arm up, ready to go. Lift that top leg up in line with your hip for 8, and for 7. And you can lie down fully here as well. For 6, and for 5, for 4, and 3. Last 2, and last 1. Hold it up there and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Swing the leg forward, plantar flex, dorsiflex on the way back as far as you can. For 8, and for 7, hip flexion and hip extension. For 6, working all those muscles around the hip joint and the leg. For 5, and for 4, for 3, and for 2, and last 1. Okay, we're going to bring the leg in front and then give it a big kick up and around for 8. So drawing your half moon, half circle. 7, just there. For 6, and for 5. Last 4, and 3. For 2, get as much height into it as you can. And last 1. Well done, good work. I don't know about you guys, really felt that in the lower part of the leg this evening. Well done. Come on up, face me, take some water, take a rest. So we'll take our spinal rotation. Extend your left leg long, bend your right knee. We're going to take a side stretch to begin. Take your fingers around your big toe or your hand around your foot on the left and float your right arm up and over, just getting a nice deep stretch to the side of the body. Try not to get the chest facing the floor. We want the chest to stay open, and breathe. Go a little deeper and release. Well done. Open your arms, open your chest. Inhale, rotate the right hand towards the left leg, and exhale, flex down onto your left thigh. So try bring your chest to your left thigh, your nose towards your left knee. And then open up the arms again. Inhale, nice opening. Exhale, rotate first and then flex, reaching towards that left foot. Maybe it's the side of the ankle, maybe it's the shin, maybe it's the baby toe or beyond. Come back to center one last time here. Inhale, exhale, rotate and twist. Breathe. Notice how it feels in this side of your body, and remember to keep the right side of your body down as we reach to the left. Okay, well done guys, and then we're going to just do that on the other side. So we'll start with our side reach. So bending in the left knee, press the left knee to the floor. Always a little bit more difficult for me on this side, just the hips a bit tighter. Take the peace fingers around the big toe, or just grab your big toe, whatever works for you, and float your left arm up and over to the right, getting that lovely side stretch to the right side of your body. So just keeping open and not closing off the chest. Keep pressing the left side of your body down as we feel that deep, intense stretch to the right side. Well done, guys. Sorry, to the left side now. Let's rotate. Left hand towards right leg and flex. Spinal flexion and spinal rotation. Try to bring your chest onto your right thigh and breathe, keeping the left side of the body grounded. Inhale, open up the chest again. Exhale, rotate and twist. And last one, inhale and exhale. Okay, so extend both legs long. We'll take a hamstring stretch here. Both legs long. Lift your body weight up and put your hips forward to begin, so we're not back in our posterior tilt. And then slowly just reach your arms forward to where you can go here. Just try not to hold tension through your shoulders. So just go as far as you can. So there's no point scrunching up the shoulders around the ears. Just let your body relax into it as we keep the legs completely straight. So press the back of your knees to the floor and flex both your feet as well. You can take your legs wider if that works for you. It's a deep hamstring stretch. We did a standing forward fold at the very beginning where the toes were in and the heels were apart. This is similar, just to stretch the muscles down the backs of the legs. Okay, good work. So take the legs together, then come back out of that, take the legs together. We're going to reach up towards the ceiling and fold forward and take your hands maybe towards your shins or your ankles or around your toes if that feels okay for you. You can bend your knees if you want to. And this again is a forward fold to stretch out any tightness in the spine that you may have. So we're just going to finish now with our press-ups. So ready to come into your press-up position with the hands under the shoulders and the knees just slightly back. We're going to come into our press-ups. If you want to take full press-ups, go ahead. And ready to go. We're going to take 10 press-ups, working chest, shoulders and arms. Keep your tummy nice and tight. Okay, let's go for 10. And for 9. For 8. If you choose to do box press-ups, you can keep your hips stacked over your knees. For 7. So bringing your chest down as low as we possibly can. For 6. Pressing through those arms to lift your body weight back off the floor. For 5. And for 4. For 3. And 2. And last one. Now from here we're going to tuck our toes, lift your knees, lift your hips, come into a downward facing dog and take a little pedal out of the feet just to release any tension there. And then when you're ready you can walk your feet to your hands or your hands to your feet, whatever works best. And we're just going to let the arms just rock from side to side, allowing the arms to be long. This is lovely and relaxing and your spine is nice and relaxed and stretched out. Your legs are stretching here too. So slowly then we'll roll vertebrae by vertebrae up through the spine, restacking the spine into an upright position with the neck coming up last. So nice and slow when you're full roll up and you're rolling up through your spine, articulation of spine, you can float your arms up overhead. Take the left wrist in the right hand and reach up and over to your right. Get a deep stretch to the left side. Go a little bit further, keep the arms straight and the biceps in line with the ears, and then inhale to lengthen, change the wrist over, take the right wrist in the left hand, reach up and over to the left, get a deep stretch to the right side. Again, the arms are straight and the biceps are in line with the ears. Release back to center and bring the hands behind, open the chest, roll the shoulders back and down, and just feel that lovely opening across the front of the body. And then that's it, guys. You are done for this evening. Don't know if you heard the mad rain there in the middle of it, but well done, and I will see you guys next week, hopefully. So if you're doing that on record, good luck.